Hello, world. This is Nick Jackson. And this week, we're talking about Thanksgiving. I'm talking Turkey Day, gravy, service, enjoy. Let's go. Hello, world. This is Nick Jackson, and I'm here with one of my absolute favorite people. Please introduce yourself to the world.
Oh, thank you. You're one of my favorites. I am Cendi Kegley. I'm chair of a fantastic Thanksgiving event here in Cincinnati called Fall Feast.
That's awesome. Now,
So,
do me a favor. What is Fall Feast? Like for all the people that are out there that have no idea what Fall Feast is, what is Fall Feast?
yeah, the elevator speech, isn't that what they always say?
Right.
So the quick, it's so amazing. It's a wonderful event that we've been having since 2015 at Duke Energy Convention Center downtown, in which we share a Thanksgiving meal with our community. It's not just those in need monetarily, it's those in need spiritually as well. And so we as a committee pulled together this incredible event. We cook an amazing Thanksgiving meal, turkey, dressing, all the fixings, and we sit down together and share the holiday. We share love, we share stories, we share good cheer, just trying to make a difference in each other's lives once a year on this amazing holiday.
I love it. I love it. You got to do me a favor. You said share a bunch of times. In this COVID season right now, right? People are scared to share stuff. I mean, they're scared to death of their neighbors, let alone, people they don't know. And it sounds like this event, not only feeds people who are on the street, but also people who might just be, in need of community. Like, how are you doing this in COVID season? How are you running Fall Feast during COVID season?
Yeah, share is a big part of my vocabulary. And for us, we a few months back, obviously, as many other events have had to do, took a step back and said, okay, how do we still make this happen in the spirit of Fall Feast, in the spirit of love and community, the COVID style? So what we've done over the last several years is worked with Crossroads, who have a to-go piece of Fall Feast. So they had already established a rhythm of preparing meals in bulk quantity and then delivering them to senior center homes or the Ronald McDonald House or places like that. And so thankfully, because they've already built this experience and expertise, we were able to say, okay, let's just adapt that.
Mm,
Let's go big. So we are doing that same model by delivering meals to organizations within our community. So our homeless shelters, our transitional living homes, a couple senior citizen apartment buildings. So we're basically reaching out to the community by delivering the meal to them for them to continue the Fall Feast spirit and share the meal with their clients, with their community in that love, in that spirit.
that's awesome. So I gotta ask this question, right? So Fall Feast has been going on for multiple years. It's fed multiple people. We're doing haircuts, we're doing health and wellness, like all they've got petting zoos. I mean, it's at the convention center. It's this big ordeal, right? My question to you is, why do you do it? I mean, you're a cancer survivor. You're a mom. You got a job. And this is not something where you're getting paid to do to set this thing up, right? So why? Why do you decide to serve other people?
For me, serving has always been a part of my heart. Always. I mean, I remember as a little kid, I don't know if you remember that Hands Across America event,
Oh
like way
yeah,
back
yeah,
in the
yeah.
day. It for me has it's a part of my spirit. It's a part of who I think God made me to be. And
Mm.
so I love Fall Feast. It is very near and dear to my heart. I don't know what it was or why it was, but I love everything about the event. It's crazy, it's chaotic, it's stressful, um, but the reward and the smiles and the kindness and the service, just serving one another in this most simple of way. It just, I'm a junkie for it. I can't stop. I love it. I just love that feeling.
So I got to tell you, I remember when I was in school. There was a part of time when I was in college. I was super poor, and someone gave me a meal. and I was so embarrassed to receive the meal. You know, I was embarrassed that people knew that I was hungry. I was embarrassed that people knew that I couldn't feed myself. Like, it was such an embarrassing time. Like, what do you do to allow your guests to feel loved on and not feel embarrassed when you're going to a place to receive a meal sometimes when you can't feed yourself? How do you do that?
I think overall it's the spirit of the event. It's the spirit of the holiday. You know, Thanksgiving is about gratitude and about sharing a meal. That's what it started on. And so there's this feeling, this energy that almost is present. And then our volunteers are incredible. We have amazing folks who are loyal, who come year after year, just like
Right.
us, you know,
Oh yeah.
um, who love to spend the day and give back. And so what I find is there's a lot of kindness and happiness and smiles, a lot of nonverbal positives that
Mm,
build into each other. And so it makes it comfortable. It makes it fun. And then we have haircuts, like you mentioned, we have free haircuts, and we have a health area. You get blood pressure checks, get your eyes checked, your hearing checked. We have free coats. Would you like a warm coat? Come on
right.
down, get a coat. And then we have this fun kids zone where the kids
Mm,
can just jump and play and slide. And honestly, I myself have had fun going over that slide. It's just a fun space, you know.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
we have music, so live music. And so overall, I don't think, I'm sure there are folks who feel that way. I think they also just enjoy the festivity of the day.
Yeah.
And we have an incredible group of people who just give back. There's no judgment, no expectation.
Mm,
I just want to be here with you today. I just want to share.
yeah. I love it.
I love
I remember the first time I did it, you know, the first time I was involved multiple years ago. I got to sit down and share a meal with this one girl who was a volunteer who was super pretty, and then these guys that actually were from the street. And it was so interesting. We all sat down and we shared this meal. It was so cool. One of the best things about this whole day that you're talking about with Fall Feast is the ability for anyone to come and volunteer.
Yeah.
Like anyone could come, sign up, volunteer. I know in our section, like I was able to just come right off the street and say I want to help. And they allowed me to come and do so. And like for that ability to serve is special. And so for
Mhm.
everyone in Cincinnati, I know it's going to be different this year. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your team. Thank you for all the folks that are continuing to love, not only during this COVID season, right? But in your life, you had multiple seasons. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you have 15 seconds, how could someone get involved, give to this organization, and support this thing that you believe in so much?
Thank you. So one of the ways we are in desperate need of coats this year. Uh, just donations in general are down because of COVID. So if anyone has a coat hanging around, please, please drop it to St. Vincent de Paul. They're partnering with us this year. They're giving us coat vouchers because obviously we can't have a coat area.
Yeah.
So please, anyone who has a coat, please drop it to a St. Vincent de Paul location. Also, if you're interested and you want to give maybe a little money, turkeys are expensive. We certainly would appreciate it. And so, gosh, grocery prices have gone up during this whole thing too. What is up with that?
Right,
But
right. That's so true.
it's so true. But you can visit our website, fallfeast.org, or you can also go to givebackcincinnati.org. They are our parent organization, so to
Right.
speak. There is a donate button on both of those websites, and it is much appreciated. I can't tell you how much we appreciate that. And then I think in the spirit of Fall Feast, I think everyone has it within them to do some small give back service type of thing, whether that's checking in on a neighbor, wearing a mask, whether that's actually signing up for a volunteer event, you know, somewhere. There's so many amazing nonprofit organizations in our city that need help, whether it's dropping off a bag of groceries to the free store food bank or, you know, a local food pantry. Every single one of us has the capability to do something, service, give back, loving oriented, and
Yes.
it's not only what our county needs, what our community needs, it's what our world needs right now. So if we could just, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, take that, just that little bit, and give back to one another.
Cendi, thank you so much. There is so much love in you. I just want you to know, from our Speak Love team, like I said, from the city, we thank you for what you do. I know this is going to be different this year, and I challenge everyone out there, everyone, to get involved. Everyone to find someone that you could serve, and if you feel like it's in your heart to give to this organization, fallfeast.org. I'm going to put it in the notes below. Go out there and love your neighbors. Cendi, thank you so much for being here. Have a great one.
You too.